Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela's home. Manqoba, since we've last spoken, what can you tell us?
Well, Aldrin, certainly, as you can hear behind me, again, struggle songs echoing here in the background as some of those mourners and supporters have again come out in their numbers to come and pay tribute to Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, of course, being allowed just a short while ago to come outside the home where they will be paying tribute to Mama. But interestingly as well, Aldrin, is the fact that you recall that the ANC had made an impassionate plea to women this Friday to wear all black and a duke. So that means that they've requested women in particular, as well as men if they want to also wear, as a symbol of respect for Mama, dukes on their heads, and if not dukes, berets or headscarves. So we're seeing quite a number of those women who are gathered outside here responding to that call. And I just want to speak to just a few of them who are standing just here next to me, just to speak to them about Mama and what she meant to them. Let's start with you, my sister. You were saying that Mama meant so much to you. Tell us about Mama and what she embodied for you.
You know what, I've seen this woman, what she did, actually, when she sacrificed her own kids. You know, as a woman, I'm a mother myself, seeing a woman living without her kids, sacrificing her kids for our freedom, that meant a lot for me, because, you know, as raising daughters, because I also have daughters, they want so many things from me. I mean, I have to be there physically, emotionally, and otherwise. But those kids were, you know, compromised for our freedom. So that means a lot. That shows what kind of a woman this woman was and what she believed in. And she believed in freedom, for our freedom. Hence our kids today are living this freedom. Yet they don't know how it went about, what happened. So it's actually up to us as older people to just tell them, just, you know, inform them of our history. So this was history on its own. So she meant a lot to me.
You just spoke about the fact that you're a mother as well. What inspiration do you draw personally as a mother in terms of your own family?
Oh, you know what, being a strong woman, personality, she was resilient. You know, I think it's one thing that my mother also taught me, to be resilient and to have a strong personality. You know, I'm not going to be shaken. If I believe in something, I'm going to do it, and nobody's going to tell me otherwise.
My sister here next to you, you've also responded to the call by the ANC to dress and wear a duke on this special day. I mean, tell us about what is it that Mama meant to you?
For me, for a long time, Mama was the face of who Nelson Mandela was. Because I grew up a few streets from here in Dube, Selepa Street, and in the apartheid days we were not even allowed to see a picture, a face of Utata Mandela. But through Mama, Winnie Mandela, we were able to know who this man was. We were able to know what his fight was for. We were able to know the way we were living Kanako in AC right. And that's why I decided today, and I'm going to honor her. Because if it wasn't for her, today we wouldn't be standing here. In this free land of ours, we wouldn't be standing here. So, Mama,
okay, it's been 4 days since Mama passed, of course. Do you still feel that there's a sense of loss and as well as mourning here outside?
A big sense of loss, a big sense of mourning. I think my heart was also very sore, because I feel that we deserted her. I feel that Mama, we deserted her when we found the freedom she fought for all those 25 plus years. We deserted her. So my heart is in pain, and I'm here in a way to apologize, maybe for all of us, to say we didn't mean to desert you.
How do we correct that then going forward? How do we make sure that we keep the memory of Mama alive and her values, more importantly, also alive?
I I think through conversations, through teachings, by embodying her spirit as umama and living that spirit through each and every individual person. Because a lot of people like to point and say, there, the ANC didn't do, the government didn't do, but they don't look at themselves to say, what am I doing? What am I doing to embody the spirit? I mean, she fought under such horrendous conditions where even a black man, let alone a black woman, was not allowed to speak. And yet here we are in a democratic country. And
Thank you very much, my sister, for sharing that with us. Of course, these being some of the mourners who have gathered here outside the house of Mama Madikizela-Mandela. And of course, that book of condolences is still being open, and everybody really invited to come and write their message for Umama. And of course, you know that it's also been set up at various NC offices across the country, as well as airports, I understand. And of course, everybody who wishes to write their message can do that, as this book has now been officiated. And of course, we know that there are some activities that are also lined up later on. We expect an all-black music festival to take place in Newtown later today, of course, in honor of Mama Mandela. But here outside, certainly people gathered again to come and share their condolences to the family and to also write on that condolences book. And of course, we do know also that just a few minutes ago, the former governor of the former Reserve Bank governor, Mama Winnie, also came through to come and see the family, as well as one of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela's grandchildren, Zolega Mandela. You'll know that Zolega had always referred to her granny as her day one. And of course, she was the last one, of course, on that Easter Friday to go with Mama to church. And of course, she shared those photos of her and Mama in church on social media. And of course, we will be watching developments as they continue here. But for now, it's back to you in studio, Natasha. And
well, there you have it from Manqoba Mchunu, who's been doing a sterling job there outside Mama Winnie Madikizela's house in Soweto since the announcement that she has passed on. I just have to say that the female crew in this studio actually have their dukes on, and we'll try and see whether we can post some of those pictures of them. It's pretty beautiful. Let's go to a quick ad break, and when we come back, we continue with the bulletin.